The evolution of money, from barter to modern currency. Join me as I dive deep into the fascinating world of ancient pioneers of currency and challenge myself to create my own version of their money. Can I do it? In this video, you'll explore the fascinating evolution of currency and how ancient pioneers laid the foundations for modern financial systems. In ancient societies, trade was a vital aspect of daily life, but it wasn't always easy. Without a standardized medium of exchange, people had to rely on bartering, which was time-consuming and often inefficient. Imagine having to trade a chicken for a pair of shoes, only to find out that the shoemaker didn't need any chickens that day. You get the idea. The limitations of bartering were many. For one, it required a double coincidence of wants, meaning that both parties had to have what the other wanted at the same time. It was also difficult to store value, as goods would often perish or lose value over time. And finally, there was the problem of divisibility. How do you divide a cow into smaller units of exchange? The need for a standardized medium of exchange was clear, and ancient societies were forced to get creative. In some cultures, shells were used as a form of currency, while in others, it was beads or other precious items. The idea was to find something that was widely accepted, durable, and easy to transport. As civilizations grew and trade increased, the need for more sophisticated forms of currency became apparent. The next major innovation was the use of metal coins, which were first introduced by the Lydians around 560 BC. Coins were an instant hit, as they were easy to produce, durable, and could be standardized in terms of value. The use of metal coins revolutionized trade and commerce, facilitating the growth of cities and empires. Coins also enabled the creation of smaller denominations, making it easier for people to buy everyday goods. And, of course, they were much more convenient than carrying around a sack of shells or beads. The introduction of coinage by Lydia around 600 BC was a watershed moment in the history of currency. It set the stage for the global economy we know today, enabling the widespread trade of goods and services across borders. Coinage also enabled the creation of a more complex financial system with banks, loans, and interest rates. But the innovations didn't stop there. As trade continued to grow, the need for even more convenient forms of currency became apparent. In China, during the Tang Dynasty, paper currency was first introduced, marking a major milestone in the evolution of money. Paper money was lighter, easier to produce, and more convenient than metal coins. The introduction of paper currency had a profound impact on the economy, enabling the growth of international trade and the emergence of a global economy. It also facilitated the rise of modern banking, with the creation of central banks and a more sophisticated financial system. As we look back on the journey from barter to currency, it's clear that these ancient innovations played a crucial role in shaping modern commerce. Without the pioneering efforts of our ancestors, we wouldn't have the sophisticated financial systems we have today. So, that's it for today's video on the ancient pioneers of currency. I hope you enjoyed learning about the fascinating evolution of money. If you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them down below, and don't forget to check out my next video on the history of banking.